If you're a police officer, could you produce your warrant card
No,
and your shoulder
number? I'm
number?
on my lunch at the minute.
Makes no difference. You've approached me. You said you're a police officer.
Oh, right.
Okay. And
just
it
wondering why
is
you're
in your
filming
code
the
of practice that
station.
if you're in plain clothes and you say that you're a police officer, that you produce your warrant card.
Someone to come down and speak to you.
So are you refusing to get your warrant card?
No,
out?
I don't have my warrant card on me because I'm out on lunch.
Okay, so in other words, at this moment in time, you are not an actual police officer because you do not have your warrant card on you.
Footage courtesy of To Plod or Not To Plod. Link in description. Subscribe to Law Lines, where the truth behind police accountability is exposed. She says she's a police officer, but when the law asks for proof, she has none. No warrant card, no authority, just words. And in this moment, her badge means nothing.
Which is Hatfield Police Station. So, let's see how the police operate here and how they actually communicate with people. So it's part of Herefordshire, so that's what it is. So I will walk around the front, but you do have the back gate just here, I believe.
Another location, another test of transparency. No hostility, no shouting, just observation. Yet, once again, the camera triggers chaos.
If you're a police officer, could you produce your warrant card
No,
and your shoulder number?
I'm on my lunch at the minute.
Makes no difference. You've approached me. You said you're a police officer.
Oh, right.
Okay. And it
wondering why
is
you're
in your
filming
code
the
of practice that
station.
if you're in plain clothes and you say that you're a police officer, that you produce your warrant card.
Someone to come down and speak to you.
So are you refusing to get your warrant card?
No, I
out?
don't have my warrant card on me because I'm out on lunch.
Okay, so in other words, at this moment in time, you are not an actual police officer because you do not have your warrant card on you.
In plain clothes, she demands authority, but the law is clear. If you claim to be an officer, you must prove it. No warrant card, no legitimacy.
And so you're a police officer and you don't have your warrant card, impersonating a police officer outright full on. So that's what I said. You can't just walk up to someone and say you're a police officer and not have your warrant card and you're in plain clothes like this.
She thought her word was enough, but the camera doesn't take orders. It takes evidence.
An absolute joker to tell me you're a police officer and then you can't produce a warrant card. Yeah, it's a bit sus as far as I'm concerned.
The arrogance collapses in real time, an empty claim stripped bare by simple logic.
I couldn't believe, guys, that I was there all of what, 30 seconds. That's all I was here for, and literally absolutely just jumped on it, which is fine. As I said, I've got no problem. I'll engage, I'll communicate, but you can't approach me, tell me you're a police officer and then not have any identification on you. So until they've actually got that identification.
The calm analysis hits harder than any confrontation. The problem isn't confusion, it's culture. They believe the uniform makes them untouchable.
So could you actually tell me then why you approached me and told me you were a police officer and you didn't have your warrant card?
Police station. I don't have my warrant card because I've just gone out on lunch. So this nice gentleman's going to come and speak to you.
Yeah, but you
Thank
shouldn't
you,
say
sir.
you're a police officer unless you got your warrant card with you. So if you haven't got your warrant card,
The truth cornered her. Still, she refuses to admit fault. Accountability avoided again.
give me your shoulder number.
We just stopped this gentleman just filming outside. I don't have my warrant card. We're literally on lunch. So I just wanted an officer to come down and speak to him. Is that okay? Thank you.
I'm good.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
I just asked why.
Thanks, Sean.
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly for
Yeah,
me,
my
please?
name's Jack Laycock. I'm PCSO at Hatfield.
Sorry, say that again.
My name's Jack Laycock.
Yep.
I'm a PCSO from Hatfield Police Station.
You're a
My wa-
PCSO?
Yeah, I'm a warrant.
Okay.
And here comes the next issue. Not corruption this time, but complete unprofessionalism.
Hi, you alright?
Good morning. How are you?
You sure?
You okay there?
Not too bad.
What are you doing here today?
Well, could you identify yourself first,
yeah,
please?
sure. PC Woods from Hertfordshire Police.
No worries.
The warrant number's 1850. Is that what you need to know, yeah?
Yep, that's it.
Just ask what you're doing here today.
Well, I'm filming.
Filming whilst what?
Whatever I can see.
Yeah? Is there a reason, though?
Because I wish to.
Sorry?
Because I
You
wish
just wish to, yeah?
Yep.
Right, okay. And what are you intending to do with the videos?
Whatever I wish.
Yeah? Are you happy to give us your details?
Nope.
No? Okay, fine. Okay.
On duty, representing the law, wearing club colors. It's not just against policy. It's a symbol of carelessness. When you blur identity with allegiance, you compromise integrity.
And it's that.
Obviously, with risk to police officers, potentially to do with terrorism and anything like that, we've got concerns if anyone's filming a police
Okay.
station.
And then-
just for people's safety.
And then
Not
what you,
causing-
but then what you then got to remember, okay, is the reason why people film the police, okay, is for people's safety from the police.
Of course, and as I say, people are well entitled to do that. I've got no issues with you doing it, but we obviously got our concerns like you've got your concerns, yeah?
Yep.
And that's why we're here, alright? So that's why I'm asking, okay?
The citizen quotes the code. The officer admits ignorance. Power without understanding. That's how respect erodes.
So then,
The area I grew up in. Want to give back to the community.
so would you be looking at becoming a PC?
I will become a PC.
Okay. And so what do you feel by becoming a PC?
Why do you want to be a PC? He says, to help the community. But helping begins with knowing the rules.
Then that you would actually uphold and abide by what the actual law is.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well then I have a question for you. Okay, when you got somebody that's doing a completely lawful activity standing on public property,
Yeah.
okay, and you approach them, it's like your colleague there who is a PC, now you didn't mention it, okay, he mentioned terrorism and under the current climate,
Yeah.
okay, that's got absolutely nothing to do with me doing a completely lawful activity.
No.
Okay, and that's something that should not have been said. Okay, so
That's him explaining his reason for being here.
They hide behind the word terrorism, using fear to justify control. But the law doesn't bend for paranoia.
you do engage with members of the public. Okay, don't jump to conclusions.
No,
just
absolutely.
talk to them
Yeah, of course,
normally.
yeah.
Okay, whether or not you got your concerns or not, okay, those are your concerns. The big question is, have they broken the law? Yes or no?
Oh, I agree.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. So people just have to be careful on the way that they engage with people. And if you do become a PC, good luck to you. And it's like, we need a police force.
Yep.
We want a police force, but we want one that actually upholds the law
Yep.
properly
Oh, I agree.
and serves and protects the public.
Absolutely.
So, and as I said, I do wish you all the best if you do become one.
Thank you.
Okay, but the only thing I'd actually ask as a member of the public is please just up.
This is the audit's real purpose. To show that authority without knowledge is dangerous. And education, not obedience, is the cure. Under UK law, if an officer claims authority, they must produce a warrant card upon request. Failure to do so nullifies their authority under the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, PACE. Filming in public is a protected act. No suspicion, no stop.
Okay, and do the right thing.
Absolutely.
Even after confrontation, respect remains, because the fight isn't against the badge, it's for the truth it represents.
Whoever they were looking for, it was someone called Matthew Ingram, okay, and I think that they were going to try and say there's a warrant out, and yeah, but you can tell that the PCSO, he was actually quite chill, but then you can see that the actual PC, yeah, he wanted to take that further.
They confuse identity, reveal incompetence, and try to save face, but the footage already holds their failure.
So let us know what you think, and I know for some of you may sort of criticise to do with me sort of saying all the best to that young lad if he becomes an actual PC, but I think, as we all know, we all need a police force, but we want an actual police force that actually upholds the law and serves and protects the actual members of the public. So when we look at the whole bigger picture, if he does, okay, then great. If he doesn't, then...
That's the message. We need police, but we need them right, lawful, transparent, and accountable.
So that's the magistrate's court then. I think their food van's here. And then that's the actual court, I believe, as well. So yeah, that's the court and the police station that's here. So there's quite a few people in there, so I won't go in. And there's your defib. So I think all in all, I think that's got to be...
In the end, there's no arrest, no charge, no apology. Just proof the system still fears the lens. Professionalism matters, even in small details. If you believe in accountability, share this video. Subscribe to Law Lines. Your support keeps this truth alive. Because when power hides the truth, the camera exposes it.